Roy Jones, welcome back to the UK. It's a little chilly, it's a little frosty.
Very chilly. I'm surprised. I'm shocked that it's so cold, but yes, very glad to be back.
Let's talk about why you're back and the man over on the other side of this gym from us, Chris Eubank Jr. against Liam Smith. How happy were you? Tell us your feelings when you saw that this fight was being spoken about and then announced.
I was very happy because it was a fight that we both probably had been looking at, and we both kind of knew that the fight was going to happen. It was a matter of time. And now with the Ben fight falling out, I think this is the next best big attraction for the UK that we could get for Chris. So I think it's a perfect fight, perfect timing, and I'm looking for an awesome night.
How big a test for Chris is Liam Smith? How big is he?
He's a good test. Liam Smith is very durable. He has a lot of experience. He's one of the guys that could say he has experience equivalent to what Chris has because he's fought some red fighters. So, and he also stopped Liam Williams. I thought Chris could have stopped him had he not hurt his hand, but Chris didn't stop him. He did, so it looks good. So I think that it's a great test for Chris, a great opportunity for Chris, and I look forward to seeing him do good things.
Obviously, reasons beyond his control. Chris's last fight didn't happen. How will that have affected him as a fighter, going through a camp and then not actually getting to complete the fight that you trained for, and then going into another one? How will that affect him as a fighter?
I don't think it'll affect him at all. I think it'll just make him hungrier because he had gotten prepared to perform. He got let down at the last minute, and when you get let down at the last minute like that, it's like you at the top, you really go and you can't go. Now you gotta go back and you start all over again. When you get to go again, it makes you understand and appreciate the fact that, okay, guess what? This time I get to go.
What do you want to see from Chris against Liam Smith? How does he overcome the challenges of a beating?
For me, just patience. If we use patience and be smart patience, you'll win the fight.
Is it a kind of fight where we're going to see a bit of a boxing class, if you like, two very experienced fighters? Or is it, as some people are suggesting, it might be a bit more of a war because they're both going to have to really break the other man down?
It's going to be a bit more of a war because we do have to box, but you don't want to box too much. Because if you box too much, as you saw with, I forgot the guy's name, I just watched the fight last night. If you saw what that guy though, he gave Beefy room to hit him and knock him down, and it gave Beefy the confidence that Beefy needed to go ahead and outdo him. So you can't give Beefy confidence. You can box him, but don't box too much that you give him confidence.
How much do you put down to mind games in the build-up? We've seen Chris refer to Liam Smith as, I only need 50% after the whole 60 thing with Conor. Is that a bit of a mind game? Just how much? How much on his game? How on his game will Chris have to be to beat Liam?
I mean, he said 50% is 50%. Whatever he said there, he know better than me. So my goal is to come and give 100% of what I give, but how much he chooses to use out of what he got. If he don't take 50% of what he got, then why should he use 100? So it's on him. But I'll give 100% to the training camp. But like I say, what he's saying basically is he may not need 50%, and he may not need that much. We don't know yet. We'll see.
We spoke with Chris's last opponent a couple of weeks ago, Liam Williams, and he said he respects Chris as an athlete. He says, but what he saw when he fought him was his boxing ability had really come along since he'd started working with you. What do you plan on working with Chris throughout this fight campaign?
I can't tell you all that now because we do have a fight to fight. I'm not going to tell them what we're doing, so it just doesn't make sense. But I always expect improvement, so we will see more improvement.
Do you expect Chris to stay as calm and as unfazed and as cool as usual?
Of course, he's cool as a cucumber. One of the coolest fighters I've ever been around, so I love it.
What do you see the fight camp playing out like? Are you both going to go to America? Are you going to come and stay over here? How is that going to work?
I'll come stay over here.
Got Roy Jones in the UK for a couple of months.
You better believe it.
Well, listen, it's a big day in the gym, so we're going to let you run on. But Roy, thank you very much. We'll see you soon.
Thank you, my brother.